In this video we learn AutoCAD commands and setting. 1 UN. Command for unit setting. 2D command for dimension style manager. 3 limits. Command for GURD display in layout. 4Z command for zoom the display. 5 UCS. Understanding of UCS in display. In this video we learn UN command for unit setting, D command for dimension style manager, enter UN command for unit setting. Sets the current format for units of measure. The values include decimal, length, type. Sets the current display format for units of measure. The values include architectural, decimal, engineering, fractional, and scientific. The engineering and architectural formats produce feet and inches displays and assume that each drawing unit represents 1 inch. The other formats can represent any real-world unit. Precision. Sets the number of decimal places or fractional size displayed for linear measurements. Specifies the current angle format and the precision for the current angle display. Type. Sets the current angle format. Precision. Sets the precision for the current angle display. The following conventions are used for the various angle measures. Decimal degrees appear as decimal numbers, grads appear with a lowercase g suffix, and radians appear with a lowercase r suffix. The degrees/minutes/seconds format uses D for degrees, for minutes, and for seconds. Insertion Scale. Controls the unit of measurement for blocks and drawings that are inserted into the current drawing. A block or a drawing that is created with units that are different from the units specified with this option is scaled when inserted. The insertion scale is the ratio of the units used in the source block or drawing and the units used in the target drawing. Select unit list to insert the block without scaling it to match the specified units. Lighting. Controls the unit of measurement for the intensity of photometric lights in the current drawing. Enter D for Dimension Style Manager. A dimension style is a named collection of dimension settings that control the appearance of dimensions. You create dimension styles to specify the format of dimensions quickly, and to ensure that dimensions conform to standards. Current dimension style displays the name of the dimension style that is current. The default dimension style is standard. Lists dimension styles in the drawing. The current style is highlighted. Right-click in the list to display a shortcut menu with options to set the current style, rename styles, and delete styles. You cannot delete a style that is current or in use in the current drawing. A icon before the style name indicates that the style is annotative. Preview. Shows a graphic representation of the style selected in the styles list. List. Controls the display of styles in the styles list. Select all styles if you want to see all dimension styles in a drawing. Select styles in use if you want to see only the dimension styles currently used by dimensions in the drawing. Modify. Displays the Modify Dimension Styles dialog box, in which you can modify dimension styles. Dialog box options are identical to those in the new Dimension Style dialog box. Primary Units Table. Linear Dimensions. Sets the format and precision for linear dimensions. Unit Format. Sets the current units format for all dimension types except angular. DIMLUNIT System Variable. Precision. Displays and sets the number of decimal places in the dimension text. DIMDEC System Variable. Fraction Format. Sets the format for fractions. DIMFRAC System Variable. Symbols and Arrows Table. First. Sets the arrowhead for the first dimension line. When you change the first arrowhead type, the second arrowhead automatically changes to match it. Second. Sets the arrowhead for the second dimension line. Then. Enter OK. Click on Close. Enter. Limits command. Sets and controls the limits of the grid display in the current model or layout tab. Lower left corner. Specifies the lower left corner for the grid limits. Specify upper right corner. Specify a point or press Enter. On. Turns on limits checking. When limits checking is on, you cannot enter points outside the grid limits. Because limits checking tests only points that you enter, portions of objects such as circles can extend outside the grid limits. Off. Turns off limits checking but maintains the current values for the next time you turn on limits checking. Press Z for zoom command. You can change the magnification of a view by zooming in and out, which is similar to zooming in and out with a camera. Using zoom does not change the absolute size of objects in the drawing, it only changes the magnification of the view. Enter. A for all. UCS. Displays and modifies defined and unnamed user coordinate systems, restores named and orthographic UCSs, and specifies UCS icon and UCS settings for viewports. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.